Hello, and welcome to the Mortgage Porter Weekly. I'm Rhonda Porter, mortgage advisor serving the greater Seattle area, and this is your update for the week of May 11th, 2026. Last week brought a full slate of jobs data, and overall the picture was more encouraging than expected. The BLS reported that the economy added 177,000 jobs in April, which was well above the forecast of around 133,000. ADP's private payroll report came in at 62,000, which was softer, but Revelio Labs noted that approximately 66,000 jobs gains, the strongest reading since last June, suggesting hiring may be finding its footing after several slower months. On the flip side, job openings slipped to 7.19 million in March, continuing a gradual decline from the record levels we saw back in 2022. So new unemployment claims remained relatively contained, but around 241,000. But continuing claims are elevated at 1.87 million. Workers are, it's taking longer to find new positions once they are out of work. And layoff announcements also ticked higher in April with more than 105,000 cuts reported. Even with that softening, the housing market is holding up. New home sales came in stronger than expected for both February and March, and Cotality is now projecting home prices to rise about 5.1% over next year, which is meaningful for anyone who may be on the fence about buying. According to the Optimal Blue Index, the average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage as of Friday, May 8th was 6.328%, just a hair higher than last week's rates that I shared with you. And a quick note on what this represents. Optimal Blue captures data from roughly 35% of mortgage transactions nationwide, and the lenders who use this platform is where this information is coming from. So it's a broad average and not a quote. And we don't know how these rates are priced, like if there's points or what somebody's credit scores are. And so you can't lock in last Friday's rate, and your specific rate will depend on your personal factors. And so this is just being shared with you just to give you an idea of how rates are trending. And if you'd like to have a rate quote based off of your personal financial scenario, I'm happy to help you with that. Here's what's on the economic calendar this week. So we have today, Monday, the existing home sales data. Tuesday brings the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index and ADP's weekly employment report, and importantly, the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. And Wednesday is the Producer Price Index, or PPI, also important, and a 30-year bond auction. Thursday, we'll see jobless claims and retail sales, and Friday wraps up the week with the Empire State Manufacturing Index. So the big ones to watch this week is going to be Tuesday's CPI report and Wednesday's PPI report. Markets will be focused closely on inflation data right now, more so than the other scheduled releases. And just a reminder that the next FOMC rate decision is June 17th, 2026. Now let's take a look at mortgage-backed securities, which is what actually drives the day-to-day rate movement. And it's about 9:10 this morning Pacific time. MBS are down slightly. There's no peace deal in Iran. And with CPI coming out tomorrow, markets are anticipating inflation to be higher, and that puts upward pressure on rates. So right now, mortgage rates are in a position to move a bit higher as the week unfolds, but we'll keep an eye on all this data and how it comes in. For this week's Spotlight, I want to share something I'm really excited about, and that is my completely updated Homebuyers guide. If you or someone that you know is thinking about buying a home, especially for the first time, this is a resource that I put together just for you. So it walks through the entire process in plain, simple language so you feel informed and confident every step of the way. And you can find it at my blog at mortgageporter.com, and I hope you will check it out and pass along with anyone that you might think that will find this useful. And that's a wrap for this week's Mortgage Porter update. Thanks so much for watching. If you have questions about your specific situation, whether you're thinking about buying or exploring a refinance or maybe a reverse mortgage or just trying to figure out what your options are, I would love to connect and help you. Visit me at mortgageporter.com or reach out to me directly. I'm always happy to help, and there's never any pressure. I hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.